don't know the power of the dark side.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Hello there.
Star Wars The Bad Batch Episode 1 recently premiered, and we finally got to see how the team of misfit clone troopers dealt with the drama unfolding on Kamino. And in this video, I will be talking about the massive clone civil war that may be coming to Kamino and how it will unfold in The Bad Batch. But before we dive into how The Bad Batch story could portray this, let me remind you that this video does contain spoilers for Episode 1, so if you haven't seen Episode 1, you've been warned. So The Bad Batch Episode 1 recently uncovered a lot of truths about the clone army of the Republic and the Kaminoans that cloned them. It quickly became apparent to the Kaminoans that all of their hard work and dedication to the Republic was in question by one man, and one man only, Tarkin. And upon his arrival to the iconic cloning facility, Tarkin immediately made clear his goals to determine if the cloning facility was the right direction for the newly formed Empire. And while the Kaminoans quickly came to their own defense, Tarkin was adamant that cloning technology used on Kamino was much more expensive than simply recruiting non-cloned individuals from across the galaxy. But the expense of the clone trooper production may be the last thing Tarkin should be worrying about, as it was revealed near the end of Episode 1 of The Bad Batch that the Kaminoan by the name of Nalisay conspired with the Bad Batch and Omega by letting them escape. And this buildup of distrust between the Kaminoans and the Galactic Empire is already starting and could result in an all-out massive civil war if left unchecked. And the Kaminoans are not only at jeopardy of losing their biggest clone production contract to Tarkin's new proposed plans, but they have already witnessed the conflict between Omega, the Bad Batch, and Tarkin and his controlled clones, which include Crosshair and his newly formed squad. Clones are already fighting clones, and the civil war on Kamino has already begun. And Kaminoans like Nalisay may fully join forces with the Bad Batch and aid them to lead a civil war on Kamino in an attempt to take back the cloning facility from Tarkin. A clone uprising like this happened in the Kamino Change of the Guard campaign mission in Star Wars Battlefront 2 2005, where Boba Fett was sent to take care of the rebel clones that were bred for one purpose and one purpose only: to directly combat the Empire. And if something similar happens in the Bad Batch, both Tarkin and Emperor Palpatine may find that an army of genetically identical soldiers may be too susceptible to corruption, since they are more likely to think alike and rebel, just like how it unfolded in the Kamino Change of the Guard campaign mission. Now obviously we already know that no matter what, the clones will be replaced with regular recruits from across the galaxy, but how we get there may be much more dramatic and complex than any other story that has been told before, and that's what makes the Bad Batch's story so compelling and exciting. So what do you think will happen in The Bad Batch Season 1? And how will the Bad Batch and Omega deal with Tarkin and the growing tensions between the Kaminoans and the Galactic Empire? Leave your predictions in the comments, because I always enjoy reading what you have to say, and let me know what you think will happen next. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, and if you're new here to the Star Wars headquarters, hit that subscribe button and bell just like a clone trooper would in the simulations on Kamino. And thanks as always for watching. Take care, and may the Force be with you always.